All right, y'all, welcome back to another episode of The Urban Experience. I'm your host, Braylon.
All right, y'all, and I'm Sheila, and you're watching The Urban Experience, where we talk about everything from life growth, spiritual growth, everything growth and in between, right?
Yep. All right, and this week we got a special guest for y'all. Look.
Special somebody. My Valentine team.
It's a guest we've been waiting on, highly anticipated on our end.
Yes.
We got the celebrity makeup artist.
Because I'm the celebrity. Hello.
But Brittany, which is our makeup artist here, she get us right behind the scenes. We got a movie she's working on, and she got her own makeup thing going on. But yes, our special guest this week, Miss Brittany.
Hi, guys. My name is Brittany LeCesne. Thank you so much for having me. The Urban Experience. I'm always behind the scenes, but today I get to be in front of the camera, and I gotta say, I'm a little nervous, but I got my people with me. I'm good. They looking good. Yeah. Thanks to me. I know. I got it.
Wait, we gotta explain our look, right? And then so this look was inspired by what, Brittany?
Oh my gosh. So this is we might sound bitter, but we're nowhere near it. Neither are we broke. So goth love. I love that.
Love. Okay.
Goth love.
Yes.
Because why not, right? Yeah. So we decided to do something totally different. Like, we could be pretty. We are pretty all day long, right? But we wanted to bring something with a little bit more sauce to the table. Something that is a little bit more interesting, right? To say the least. So we decided to pop on a little bit of black lipstick. Because why not? You can wear it as good as we do, right, Sheila?
Exotic. Like, it's like
I love that.
Exotic goth and
Yes.
black girl magic, and I love it.
Black girl magic.
I love it.
What better way to talk about the urban experience than the black girl magic? I'm down. I'm down. Yes.
So, Brittany, I want to hear a little bit more about you and your everything you have going on right now. Where's Brittany at in her life?
Oh, my goodness. Brittany, where is she at in her life? Wow, you just really opened up my eyes. Okay, so I like to tell people that I am a jack of all trades, master of all. I can definitely get you where the money resides. Okay. I'm a makeup artist with over 15 years of experience. My 9-to-5 job is MAC Cosmetics. I do work for them. But when I'm not on there, I am also a freelance makeup artist, and I travel and just go and, somebody is really bumping out. I like that music though. But I go around and I work on movie sets currently with Steven Doughboy and The Urban Experience. I go wherever I'm needed, wherever the energy is good,
Brittany.
Yeah.
Right? Yeah.
Because all money is not good money, but where the energy resides, that's probably where you'll find me, and that's where I'm most creative. So I love what I do. A makeup artist, I am the one that you tell your story to. Like, you tell me, and Sheila and Braylon, you know how we get down behind the scenes, right? So you're going to feel comfortable with your makeup artist just like you would your stylist, your hairstylist.
Yep.
So I do have that type of energy or gift where people just want to tell me things.
Yes.
Or where they want advice, even if I can't take the advice for myself, right? Because, I'm a work in progress.
Hey, we all is. Yeah.
So people like to tell me things, and that's where I'm working with a lot of things right now. I have my Makeup Academy, Brittany LeCesne Makeup Academy, that will be launching April 1st. So I'm very proud of that, a place where makeup artists can come and learn how to grow in their profession, learn how to be more punctual, and also be able to show up for jobs looking the part.
Right.
I never show up to a job without being the entire package. If I'm going to be casual, it's going to be trendy casual. I'm going to have it together. My hair is going to be done. My nails are going to be fixed. My makeup is going to be on and ready.
The truth,
because this is my market, okay? So I feel like just like a stylist has to have the complete look, so does your makeup artist, because why not? Why do you trust me? Right? I can deliver, and I'm going to show that I can deliver on all aspects.
Yeah. So Brittany, a lot of people move to Atlanta, and a lot of people have different trades, which is great. Everybody has their own gift, right? So we're going to probably have a lot of listeners who may be interested in your academy. How can they find out more about it?
Yeah, so everything is still in the works right now, but you can follow me on IG. And it is Brittany, Brittany. My last name is LeCesne, Okay, that is it. And you can also, I'm pretty sure we're going to have it on our Instagram page, The Urban Experience,
Right.
where we definitely want you to go,
Yes.
bookmark a post,
Yes.
share it in your story, comment, where can I find that girl at? Where can I find a makeup artist? And then because I just gave you a whole new tip of how to, grow the algorithms. But definitely that is how you can find me.
I love it. And that's what it's all about. Like, it's about growth. So, where you are now, where you're going, and a lot of people maybe want to be where you are. And, we're all about giving tips on how people can grow.
Yeah,
a lot of great resources out here.
And Brittany, you said something when we was on on our little Zoom call last week that made me check myself though. Like how you was like, oh Braylon, I need to know that you'll plug me with somebody the same way that I'll plug you, and and then I know sometimes I come here, I'm just a quiet person, but like in general in life, like I'm always just quiet to myself type person. But it made me check myself. Like I need to
So what I mean by that is that we all have a connection in some kind of way,
Yeah.
right? When I come in this room, I connect people in different ways. I can't be quiet in that aspect. I always want to bring the energy in the room. Yeah. So if there's something that has been working for me in my life and my business, I'm gonna always make sure everybody knows about that.
Yeah.
And when I say, connect and make sure you have a purpose, or make sure you come in a room with a purpose, because you never know what you can give to somebody. Mm-hmm. Yeah. And that's either speaking life into them by affirmation, right? Showing them how to manifest what they need, whether it's a relationship that they're looking for, a certain man that they're looking for to have. Mm-hmm. Speaking life into someone instead of taking it away, it can be a powerful thing, okay? We're all not perfect. I'm not perfect. Hell, I mess up every day. Okay, but the fact that I try to bring value into everyone's life that I touch, even if I don't like you, I'm gonna find some way to bring value into you and into your life. And I think that's very important. And the connection piece, life is too short. Yeah. Everybody's going through so much right now mentally. Me as a makeup artist, my outlet was to touch people at the counter and do their makeup. I don't have that luxury anymore when I go to my 9-to-5 that I once loved to go to, because that was my outlet. Right. So I could be at my job for 9 hours and not want to go home, because I've changed so many lives. At least one I've changed, but so many lives within a day. And I just feel like, that part we have to keep in our minds, that's happening every day on these streets. Yeah. Every day you pass someone in the grocery store or a gas station, or just when you're passing by in this apartment building, like somebody needs a light. Yeah. And I know that I'm a light, right? And so once you identify with that, and like I said, I'm learning every day. I try to listen to as many people as I can that add value to me. So, I'm still tapping into that light source and trying to find what charges me up so that I can keep giving.
Right.
Yeah, but you saying that really made me check myself, because even this past weekend, or sometimes I might be out with my dogs or my girl or something, and I noticed all right, some people will say oh, I don't look approachable and stuff like that, or I might be with.
Oh, you Braylon, not look approachable.
Nah, people tell me that, but but people that know me think that, but people that don't know me think I look unapproachable, or I was with people this past weekend, and I walked away, and then the people that they knew came and spoke to them, and I was like, dang, and then I was kind of asking dang, why did those people feel comfortable speaking to you when I wasn't around?
Right.
So I was like, all right, I gotta make an effort, and my girl was telling me that too, that I gotta make an effort to be more open and talk to more people and stuff like that.
Just I know being an introvert.
You heard it.
Yes. Being an introvert. Oh, I'm gonna keep that in the back of my mind. Braylon mentioned girlfriend. It's gonna be on the pop and give me about 2 minutes. But yeah, being an introvert and not being able to physically be in a room with someone or connect with someone, hey, how are you? And it may not be easy for everybody. Mm-hmm. It's easy for me because that's how I lead. I'm a personable person.
Yeah.
So when I meet people, I'm automatically going to be, hi, how are you? I'm Brittany. What's your name? Oh, my God, you look so good. Oh, I love your hair. That may not be everyone else, So what I try to tell people in that, because I have a lot of clients that deal with that. And they're like, how can you just talk to people? How do you just connect with people? You don't think that they're crazy? Like when you first meet them, like they're wearing all these crazy. No, because I don't look at that. I try to find the good. And I know this may sound very cliche, but I try to find the good in everybody.
Yeah.
And everybody. So that makes it easy for me. Braylon, I remember the first day I met you. I was doing his makeup. And he was so nervous, y'all. He was like, I don't need makeup. What do you need makeup for? But he smiled, and I had to make him feel comfortable because doing makeup is such a close, personal. It's like sex. Think about it. I am in your space. You have to trust me. You have to feel comfortable with me. You have to feel like you are just, and then when you see the finished project, you just had your orgasm.
I was going to say the orgasm.
Exactly. That's what it is, right? So that's how I look. I reference everything. I'm sorry.
And I told you I was becoming you because the first thing that came to my mind was, when did the orgasm happen?
And then she gets to the mirror and she's looking in the bathroom mirror and she's like, oh my God, it's beautiful. And then I'm like, there it is. In my mind, I already know what's coming. So I'm like very, I got this. Like, I'm going to win her over right away,
This podcast is turning to the sexual stuff.
So I'm like, when it comes to the makeup, I'm your pimp for it. I know what I got. I know what I can bring. But yeah.
I love
so, I think you do good when you meet. Now I've seen you interact with people and like in our setting that we're at. And but you're comfortable.
Yeah.
I don't have to be comfortable with you. I'll make you comfortable. So either if you hate me when you meet me, it's your own problem.
You got something else going on. Yeah.
Because you're going to find something of me that's going to hold value some kind of way, because I'm not going to let you leave without it. So that's just who I am.
Yeah, for sure. But for me, I think it's just growing up in Florida. Like, Florida crazy, man. If you don't know somebody, you just don't speak. Like, you might be out, you might see your homeboy, he with 30 people. You might know 29, you going, what's up, what's up? And that one person you don't know, you act like you don't see him, you act like you don't know him, whatever. Like, he's not even right there, so.
Yeah.
Well, I grew up around a lot of hustlers. I mean, I'm around hustlers, like, I'm gonna tell you, I'm around a lot of important people that will go hard for me if I need them to. I mean, I try to be the mediator and everything, and I'll try to speak it down. But if they see that something needs to be taken care of, all I have to do is make a phone call. And I've always been like that, like the life. So I get what you're saying when you're like, oh, we just don't talk to you. Yeah. Well, I know not to talk either, but I'm going to talk because, I want to see what you got going on. If you and I or what. Like, I need to know. Like, what are you know what I'm saying? So I'm going to always talk to you. Like, I don't care where you from. Like, you're not this high of me. You're not this low of me. I need to know what the hell is going on and what's around me. So, yeah.
But, I mean, we shooting, what's today, the 16th? So that's what? 2 days after Valentine's Day, so I'm about to get in y'all business. So.
Wait, let's
get into business.
Let's get into the love month. We there. We into the love season. Okay?
Yeah, I'm glad it's over.
So what y'all was doing on Sunday?
What were you doing on Sunday?
Yeah, I was with my girl.
Yeah.
Oh, what?
So the last few weeks, it's been like, you had the situation, then you were on again, off again. Where are you now?
Because Auntie want to know what.
That's I'm sis.
That's sis. I'm auntie, and I don't mind holding that title because yes. So let's know what's going on. Tell us what's going on.
Man, but you know what I'm saying? We straight. She got a little comment for everything. The sky is blue. I bet the sky was blue when you was at that bitch. All that type of shit. I get that all day. But I mean, other than that, we working on it.
So y'all spent Valentines together or no?
Yeah.
Okay. So what you do?
I was with her the whole weekend or whatever. So Saturday, what we did? Saturday we saw that Judas and Messiah movie, Judas and the Messiah movie.
Yeah.
And then we went out to a couple bars or whatever.
Okay.
Then Sunday, actual Valentine's Day, we exchanged gifts or whatever, and we went to the beach and had dinner.
I'm sorry. Did y'all go on vacation to the beach?
Yeah, we was in Florida. We was in Florida.
Okay.
We was in Florida.
Y'all traveling and stuff?
Yeah. We've been on the move a little bit lately. But yeah, we had dinner on the beach.
That's what's up. You had a great Valentine's Day.
Yeah.
Good Valentine's.
But that's enough of my business.
No. Girlfriend.
So, okay. Well, I don't celebrate Valentine's Day. I mean, to me, I feel like Valentine's Day should be every day. You know, like you should be able to be with someone that's not just gonna pick one day to make sure that you feel loved.
You sound like a dude. A lot of dudes say that.
I'm sorry, but it's the God honest truth. I don't want just one day. Now, I'm not gonna lie to you. Okay, I ain't gonna hold you. All right, let me get to the nitty gritty. It would be nice to receive something from someone for appreciation because everyone else is getting it. You do have that little girl inside of you that wants that too. Yeah. But I ain't her. So
So were you
all
appreciated on Sunday?
Yeah, I mean, yeah, I appreciated myself. I took myself
By
out. I don't expect that from anybody.
Brittany, be quiet.
I don't expect that from anybody. You know, if you don't expect it, you'll never get hurt from it.
Right? You don't got nobody that.
I didn't say I didn't have anybody. I didn't say I didn't have anybody. Look, mind your business, okay? I mean, okay. So I will say this: I have people that adore me. Right.
This is so great.
You ain't got no sneaky link? Slide your little teddy bear, little chocolate?
I have people that adore me and that love me for who I am. Okay? They love the light that I shine, and it shines very bright within them. Okay?
But it's fine.
Yeah, but no. But I was very happy for the 14th. I worked. Okay, I did a couple of appointments, and appointments that I did, they had their flowers and their candy. Yeah, because it's like our Christmas. Like, I was working the day before, getting people ready, and then the day of, like, they want to be nice for their husbands. So,
right.
I mean, that was a joy.
Right.
I gave someone else joy because I wasn't expecting to be with meaning that I did their makeup, and they had that orgasm on me. But that's the kind of joy.
Yeah.
But that was the kind of joy that, that I spread on that day. But it's easy. But seriously, though, it's easy for people to be, very bitter about Valentine's Day.
Right.
Oh, I hate this day. Okay. But it's what you make of it.
Because you and I, we actually planned this whole black
goth black look
and we
for
planned
the
it around
day.
the fact of, like, not that we hate Valentine's Day, but more so, like, how can I say it?
Yeah.
Say it. Just say it. And I'll back you up, sis.
Basically,
Say
like,
it.
fuck Valentine's
Fuck Valentine's Day.
So maybe, but we're not bitter.
But don't get that over.
Wait, if y'all would have had a Valentine's Day, would y'all came in here?
I had a Valentine's. You
wait.
tried it. We didn't even get on me yet.
We didn't even get on Sheila yet. No, but it wasn't even like when we said fuck Valentine's Day, it wasn't even about being bitter.
But where's that energy coming from? Where's that stemming
Because
from?
I'm going to be honest with you, some men, and I can't say what I want to say because I'm trying to be politically correct, they mess it up for everybody. Like, they really mess it up for everybody by not being honest. If you are honest, you probably wouldn't know what the hell you'll get out of me. But when I find out you doing something and trying to have one up on me, that's when shit gets real. Okay? That's the kind of reference that I reference to when I say fuck Valentine's Day. I don't want to deal with the nonsense. I don't want to deal with the BS. If you weren't straight up with me all the other days, the 364 other days of the year, I don't want you to be trying to be honest with me and all lovey-dovey with me on just this one day.
Right, I get that.
You get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So be real with me all the time. I would rather you say, baby, you like the sage to dressing. I can't have all of you at one time. Just a sprinkle of you is all I need.
Yeah.
Because you can't overpower your dressing with sage, right? But you got to have it. Because that's what it's, that's the whole recipe. But you have to have it for it to taste good, right? So, baby, you like sage. If you tell me something like that, I'll melt more than you going to buy me some damn, something that doesn't hold value. You know what I'm saying? So, yeah. It was good in that aspect.
So Sheila. Where you was at?
Yeah.
The night or the morning?
Both.
No, I mean, I'm going to be honest. I did not have plans initially.
But you ended up at the Ramada?
The Ramada.
I feel like super tried on
Oh,
two levels.
you tried
I
it,
feel tried on two
Braylon.
levels. The fact that you think I would go to a Ramada.
Number one. And then the second one, like, I don't have my own place.
I'm just playing.
Or that I would even go to a hotel. Now, you ain't playing. That's some offline stuff right there.
Oh, you gonna get it.
I mean, it's no secret. I'm not in a relationship. Do I have people that I'm interested in and that are interested in me? Yes, but
You got sneaky links?
I mean, you have.
Would you describe what a sneaky link is?
Personally, I'm in a relationship, so
Is it like an entanglement, but you hook up every now and then? I'm not sure.
I'm not sure
Does sneaky
actually.
link make it sound like you are like hiding and you're cheating?
Yeah.
No, whoa. Why is
Yeah, okay.
Acting real guilty. I'm saying you said sneaky link. What does it mean for?
What does it mean
It
for?
means to have somebody like the world might not know you're dealing with, but you.
Oh, I have one of those. I didn't know we were talking about that. I mean, well, the world. I mean, yeah, the world doesn't.
I don't
Yeah.
have a sneaky link, but I have people. I have people that are interested in me and people I'm interested in.
Yeah.
But like, I don't have one significant other by choice.
So you
By
got niggas is what you're saying.
choice.
So you got niggas is what you're saying.
I have options.
Okay.
Options. See, that's different.
What's it?
A woman can have options because we know how to compartmentalize
I'll
you
tell you this
guys.
too. I told you this earlier, Brittany. I'm gonna be straight up. Like, I never felt comfortable saying something like that, but like I feel like you have helped me to realize it's okay.
Open up
Like,
your mind, change your mindset. Yeah.
it's okay. Like I'm not sleeping with all these different people, but I can
No.
be.
But you can take from different.
Out, okay, this guy has this guy has that, but like, who do I really see myself with?
Think
And I'm
about it
giving
like
myself
this,
time.
and I get that. Think about this. One guy once told me, I asked him, I said, "Why do you have so many girls?" I mean, like you tell me about all these different girls, and you know what he told me? Because he gets things from them,
Yeah,
different things from them,
girls,
right?
Yeah.
So I'm like, well, why don't you just find the perfect girl? Because there's not for men, I feel like there's not a perfect girl.
That's why I think a lot of
Because
men
their
may not want to
intention-
settle down. Because
Exactly.
Like, I know I can get everything, and then and some women will be okay with it. How you said, if they just told
They'll
me,
be very-
if he just told me X, Y, Z, I might be okay with it, and they know that though, Brittany. They know
Yeah,
that.
and I'm gonna be honest with you. Like, I ain't gonna hold you. At this point in my life, I'm okay with knowing if this is what you want to do. Let me make that decision and understand what I want to do. Don't make that for me.
And I think that's why a lot of guys are out here, and it's nothing wrong with you feeling that way.
Yeah. Oh, I know
But
it's
I
not.
think a lot of guys fuck around.
Because of that,
Because
because
they
they
know
don't
people
have
will-
that.
yeah,
Right.
yeah.
And I feel like women need to be vocal too. Like if you're in a relationship and you're with someone that you want to be with and you love them wholeheartedly and you want to it's okay to set boundaries with people. Look, if you're going to be out here doing this, you better protect yourself, number one. Right? You bring me something, me and you finna.
They're not gonna be
It's
thinking
about to
that
be.
when they
And
want
I
to come in,
understand
though,
that.
right?
I understand that. And that's just the world that we live in. But you still got to set those. I feel like we set them when it's too late, after it's already been done. If you have a conversation with someone and let them know, this is what I need from you. Okay, you're not doing this. If you want to continue to stay and have a
So
key
like an ultimatum.
and do this, this is what I need
Am I
from
saying
you.
that word right?
Yeah, ultimatum. Mhm.
So yeah.
So I mean, it's just a conversation, and it will save so much headache. So much. I know on my. I can't speak for. I'm not up here. Let me just say this. I am not up here speaking for every woman in the world because I don't know how every woman in the world feels. I know me being a woman and my emotional ass. I know what I need in a relationship and how I feel. So what I'm saying is, if you're gonna be with me, respect me enough to give me the chance to choose what I want the relationship to be about. If you're going to be a narcissistic asshole that's going to take and try to take from someone like me, give me an option to where I can sit there and be like, you know what? If this is what you want, this is what I can give. And you're allowed to take that, but you can't take this.
Can
you
I
know?
say something right quick?
So I just
And
feel
you
like
can
that's
decline.
just kinda,
And like I told Melinda last week, if you watched last week, you can totally say you don't want to talk about it. But when you were doing my makeup, you talked about a situation. You're probably gonna kill me.
no,
A
I'm gonna kill
situation-
you. I'm gonna kill.
Never mind. Bye. You talked about
Oh, my friend's situation.
No,
That's
your situation.
Which was the situation? Sheila, I am going to kill you.
Never mind. Let's talk about this candle.
See, that's the Lord in the room saying, Lord.
You don't want to go there.
No,
Okay, I just got the red flag. Same subject.
We didn't get in your business yet. What was you doing on Sunday?
I gave her. No more Remy for Sheila.
She be wanting to give it to you. She be, Braylon, are you making Remy this time?
Okay, so just be honest. Like, just have a conversation with somebody. Just tell them how you feel, so then that way you can move on to something else. So, Braylon, let's talk.
What's up? What you want to know?
So, how do you feel? Like, do you think that having a conversation with someone, maybe a sneaky link, because we're talking about sneaky links right now, setting those boundaries with them, letting them know, like, hey, baby, I just want to be with you, like this. I don't want a relationship because I got this over here, but to feel good, I need to be here with you in this moment. It could be on a certain extent, unless they both agree.
Some females don't take honesty. Like, you could be as honest as you want to be with somebody, but whatever idea they got in your head of what y'all got going on, that's just what it's gonna be, regardless of what you say.
True, might be.
But that's a personal problem. If you have said
exactly
what you want, and then they continuing to go
left with it, then that's their business. But you've done the work. You were the one that was real with them.
Yeah.
But it starts with you, because if you're thinking that and then you go do it behind that person's back, I feel like that's where you've already crossed the line, and there's no coming back from that.
But I don't know. But even with my situation, like, I think, like, my girl, like, we be talking about this shit all the time or whatever, but, like, she still tell me how she feel about it or whatever. But, like, her biggest thing was just, like, I should have told her or whatever. Like, I should have told her. But
you saying you shoulda. I want people to start saying, I'm gonna do it today. Like, oh, if I'm gonna cheat on Brittany, then this is what I'm gonna tell Brittany. Look, I got such and such. This is what I'm doing it for. Either you with it so we can get this bag, or you not gonna be with it. I mean, because why are you with me if we can't get no money together? That's gonna segue right on into B. Simone.
Yeah.
Okay, if you're in my presence, are you with me, and you're not bringing, again, value to my life? I don't care if you're a millionaire or not. Why am I with you? What are we gonna do together? Play PlayStation? I'm gonna rub your feet? No, I'm not rubbing no broke niggas.
People who are not necessarily compatible with their wife or husband or whatever. And I say, well, why are you married? Why are you still married? And some of them don't even have kids.
Oh God, the whole married thing.
It's a business. It was a financial.
What's the business then? But you're having kids.
Huh? No, they don't have. Some of them don't have kids yet.
But I've heard that to be said from people that have kids. Mm-hmm. Oh, but you're still sleeping with her, and you're sleeping with me too. So, what's the business? Yes. Yeah. So you have people out there that are doing that. You know what I'm saying? Like, they don't see nothing wrong with it, because it's their life. Right. But that's a whole nother topic for the day.
But since you brought that up, we can get into the B. Simone thing or whatever.
Yeah, let's get into B. Simone.
So this was said on actual Valentine's Day. She made that post, right? She, B. Simone is a lot. Her energy. So a lot of times her delivery can come off like it can make you feel away, even if that's not what the object of her posting that was. It can make you feel away because she all like
yeah.
But so, and you can play the clip, but I'm gonna tell you now, my response to it was I 100% agree with what she was saying. I just didn't like her delivery.
Get into it. Let's break down what she was saying though. Like, can you give us like a summary? Okay, go ahead.
Happy Valentine's Day! I love you. If you ain't got no Valentine, I will be your Galentine. I will be your little boo for the day, because you don't need to be lonely. But I'm going to start a little love challenge, because y'all already know we manifest in love all 2021. So, we're manifesting love. But here's a little challenge. We got all these things we want in a man. A list of things. He got to be tall. He got to be dark. He got to be handsome. He got to have pretty teeth. He got to be a family man. He got to be financially stable. He got to be rich. He got to be successful. He got to be all these things. And we ain't even half the things on that list. He got to be a family man. Bitch, you ain't talked to your mama in 6 months, but you want him to be a family man. He got to be financially stable. Your account is in the negative, ma'am. Overdraft fees. He got to have a job. You need to go fill out some applications because you're still unemployed. He got to have pretty teeth. You ain't seen a dentist in 6 years. He got to have a six-pack and be in shape. You can't even walk up a flight of stairs without huffing and puffing. Get your life together. This whole list that he got to be. You ain't even half the things on that list. So this is what I challenge you to do so we can manifest love all 2021. Make that list of that perfect dream man that you got in your mind. Then, what I did, make a list of the type of woman he would need right by his side. You want him to be in shape? You need to get to the gym. Equally yoked, bitch. You want him to be financially stable? Well, you need to start saving. Because you can't keep a dime to your name. Huh? You want him to be a family man? Call your mama. You become a family woman. Heal your traumas before you put all this shit on him. You want him to be patient. Bitch, your patience is thin. You want him to be understanding. You the least understanding person in your circle of friends. But he got to be understanding. Fix you. Fix you. Whatever you want, become that. Fuck. He gotta be in shape, bitch. You eat chips every day. You heal. Let's become the person we want to attract. How about that? Huh? That's the challenge. These birds.
So basically what she was saying is that, like, all right, women, they have these certain qualities. The man got to be this, or he ain't shit.
That's not what she said. She didn't say or he ain't shit.
Basically. Because if a man don't got these certain qualifications, you're not interested in him, you're not giving him no time of day, you can't get your number.
Whoa. That's not every woman.
Okay.
Okay, so the ultimate goal for everyone in a relationship, let me just say, is to be successful, wealthy, and work as a team. All right? That's a whole goal in any relationship.
You didn't say nothing about love,
anything.
though.
Okay, because we already know that we ain't gonna get that at first anyway. That'll come down the road. But to be in a relationship, you want to be successful, you want to be wealthy, and you want to be. You know what I'm saying?
I think you might have misinterpreted the clip.
Okay, break it down to me then.
So let's see. Let's listen to what you thought it.
Well, what I heard her say, I had to get over her voice, right? No disrespect, but respectfully. What she was saying was, we as women want a man to have all these qualities, right? And she named a slew of qualities. And she said, but we as women have to make sure that we are aligning with what we're saying they want. If you're saying you want them to be wealthy, she was saying, okay, what does your bank account look like? What does your fitness look like? What does your relationship with your mother look like? How do you provide as a family? And I 100% agree. You know what I mean? People say, you're so thin. Why do you work out so much? Because I also know that I would like to be with somebody who is healthy, because I like to eat a certain way. I like to work out. Can you keep up? As you get older, working out has to do with your libido. Like, can you keep up sexually? All that stuff aligns and matters. So I want to be everything that I expect him to be. That's what I took from it. And you guys might have took something different.
So the delivery. Okay, because we know how B Simone is. We already for me, yeah, all that shit. Like, okay, but again, respectfully, okay, I just don't know who deemed any one woman to say what other women want in a man. Okay, because that may be her manifestation, and where she makes a valid point by saying your bank account should match his bank account. What about someone that you want to be with that brings a different type of love into your life? The person that you're looking for or may be with, or your soulmate, may not have $1 million, but you may have $1 million, right? But there's something that's about that person that draws that energy into you. So when you have 2 million people looking at this, okay, and you have a younger generation analyzing that this is what we need to be, I don't agree with the delivery, okay? I feel like if you have that type of platform, you should be able to speak to the masses in a totally responsible way. Now, I'm not saying that she can't be held responsible for how we take her shit.
Yeah.
She's not my mama. She's not these kids' mamas. No, she has her own platform that she has to be real and authentic to. And I respect that. But when you deliver this type of information, you have to be careful, because I have a 17, she'll be 18 years old daughter. She looks at this, and this is and it's replayed in her mind. So she's gonna think that, oh, well, this is what I need to do in life. This is what I have to. My father is a great father. He owns businesses. My mother is a great mother. She's out here hustling and doing on her own. They're not equally yoked. They had me. What is that gonna happen? I feel like, and I feel like equally yoked can mean so many things. You have to realize your energy needs to be equally yoked. Your alignment needs to be equally yoked. Just because you have a matching bank account doesn't mean shit. All right? You can go out and grab the money together and be equally yoked. What if both of your passions match, and you find a different way to get the bag, and you both become millionaires, and this idea came from someone that didn't have a matching bank account, but you still got the bag in the end? Is that not being equally yoked?
I agree.
You know what I'm saying?
To it. But let me
So
ask you this,
that is just my interpretation,
that too, though.
because I have to be responsible, because I have nieces, I have a daughter, I have, cousins that are younger, and I know how they're going to take this information because they've told me. And I'm like, what are we doing to our children? Like, I know we don't have it all together, but goddamn, like I don't have too many people looking at me.
Let me ask you this. So have you ever been with a guy, and it don't have to be anybody recent, but like who may have made substantially a lot more money than you have?
Yeah, my children's
Have
father.
they, well, I don't want to use him, but like anybody anonymously who has mistreated you though?
Yeah.
And why do you think that is so?
Because they had the control to. And I see where you're coming from.
Even somebody I've dated
But the
recently,
situation is
I'm like, I can't do it because I might not make as much as you make, but I still can hold my own. But you treated me as if I'm not shit, and that's not cool.
But if I was raised to know that I still had control even without having the money, and this goes back to like.
But you don't, even if you.
This
you don't
goes
wanna be
back to
like that, though.
Yeah, but you don't have to.
Right.
But I didn't choose it, per se. I had a big role of choosing that, but I was finessed into it. There's a difference. When people groom you into believing, okay, it's just like having Stockholm Syndrome. I just had this conversation with someone in Clubhouse. It's like having Stockholm Syndrome. You believe everything the kidnapper tells you, and he's conditioned you for years. Once you're out of it and you realize that that's not what you need anymore, what do you want? Again, you want that kidnapper. Because there's something that they have fed into you that makes you believe that you're whole again.
And that's so unfortunate. Like, I prayed for a spirit of discernment, and I have that. And when I sense that in a man, I'm like, I'm out. And I've seen it in a lot of dudes I might date who might be successful. I'm like, oh my gosh.
But let me ask y'all this. Why is it that women, like how Simone was saying, like, you got to have this if you want your man to have this?
Because
like,
that's what we're taught.
I'm saying,
That's taught security. That's taught like being secured. If a man can give you that and provide you that, then.
But why does every woman feel like that? Like, if you know you don't got nothing going on for yourself, like, like, you might not, like, everybody know, like, all right, this person's kind of in my league, below my league, above my league, whatever. Like, why is it that, like, every girl wants to do that at the top of the...
Nobody like that, because if Tyler Perry approaches me tomorrow, I'm be like, this is how I can hold value to you. You know what I'm saying? I don't look at people.
But I can do whatever else.
That's something that was instilled in me, though. Like, you hold that type of value. There's not another Brittany out there. There may be a whole bunch of other women, but what you have to offer, baby, no one else can
that's a
give
beautiful.
that.
I like the way you say that's beautiful. Because,
Yeah.
I mean,
that's like you, Sheila. There's not another Sheila.
Yeah.
There's not another Braylon.
I might not have XYZ, but it's things that I can give to you.
Oh, yeah, and because that's why they keep coming back. Because there's something that you're feeding into their energy that they need.
Yeah.
Okay, whether it's if you're the light of the situation, whether it's the way you can command a room, whether it's your walk, whether it's your talk, whether it's how you bring home the bag, whether it's how you can teach them how to get the bag. There's something about you that sets every other woman apart who may be in their life. Okay? You may not have the best body. You may not have the best hair. You may not be pretty without makeup. You may be pretty with makeup. You may not need, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
it doesn't matter. You
about
have
that-
something.
yeah.
And my gift is I know what I have. Okay? That's why I'm not bothered. I'm not pressed. I'm not bitter, and I'm not broke. Because if you decide to leave or do whatever the hell you want to do, that's on you. That is on
Not
you.
for you, that's all. Yeah.
Now, when my emotions get into play and I'm arguing back and forth, it's because I'm passionate about something. Because you thought you can have one up on me. And that in this lifetime is never going to happen.
I feel you. That's why I make sure
You get what
whenever
I'm
I go
saying?
into it, I can't start liking somebody until I feel like that feeling is warranted. Like, I got to feel like,
Yeah.
okay, he really,
You got to have
really-
butterflies still and all of that.
Or I have a reason to feel this way, like not that it's me alone, like, and then I can start putting my feelings into something.
And sometimes people just fall out of it. Like I've been in relationships where we started off great, and then midway 2-3 years later, we may want to be, but we'll bring it back because there's something still there. There's something that sparked, that whatever energy it is, it still resides there. And we both want to tap into it, you know? And let me tell you, chemistry is a motherfucker. Like, literally, like, chemistry, the way that it works, oh my gosh, that could be the worst man and toxic man in the world for you. But if that chemistry is there and you can't see it or feel it, but you know it's electric.
Why you smile when she said
You see him, I'm over here looking like, what?
Because I know my girl gonna see this and be like, oh, so you're toxic.
I mean, and we use that word so freely, like toxic. What is define toxic? I mean, other than what the Webster Dictionary has, like, you know, defined it as, but hell, sometimes people like toxic. Sometimes toxic turns me on. It depends on, you got to catch me at what time.
So for me, like when I overcome like a whole bunch of stuff,
yeah,
and it's like when I feel like you bring me back down to this person that I've overcome, that's toxic to me.
Yeah,
you know what I mean?
Yeah,
So
or taken away from something that you
worked
you're so hard for. Now, I don't agree with that, but you have to be able to really, you know, define and look at what a toxic relationship is, and if you want to stay in or not. Sometimes you might not be tired of that talk. You just might not be tired.
Something there, and most
something
of the time
there
it's
you want to take.
and that's why.
Oh.
And that's why I'm a big advocate.
Have you ever had sex with somebody that's toxic and it comes out in the bedroom? You will never leave that person.
What are they saying to you?
Like you. I mean, like I've learned that stuff like that is like what that's what grabs you. Like you can, the toxic.
Wait, I'm gonna kill you when y'all having sex.
No. Like sex talk. You're funny, Braylon. No. But what I'm saying is, it depends on, and then that's something deep you have to go into too. What are you into sexually?
What
I'm not gonna, this is a family show. We're not gonna talk about that.
Hey, Sheila, you trying to get everybody good.
What you like, Sheila? Let's segue into
I don't have like a super love life like y'all, so I'm living by.
I don't have a super love life. I work all the time. I just know what I want, and I know what I like, and I get what I need.
But y'all get something. I be trying to live vicariously through y'all.
Well,
I ain't no action.
You know,
just chilling. I'm still scoping these guys out and seeing what they talk about.
And you should, but just, I mean, like I said, I know what I want. I know if I want to be married, I know where I can get that from. If I want to be with a man that's gonna stay home, I know where I can get that from.
But
I like the thrill and krill.
I've asked you so
What?
far.
Yes, I have.
So we're at different stages in our life, in a sense, as far as like relationships.
Yeah.
Because of our age difference, you know, this young bro, sis, and
auntie.
Do you want to be married?
Oh, wow.
Should I answer?
Nope.
You don't want to be
at this point in my life, because I am jaded when it comes to men. I see that totally because I've seen so much shit in my life, like literally. The only relationship I can look towards and say that, oh my God, I want to be like them. My sister, was married for a very long time, and I watched her, like I lived with her, and I watched her cater to her husband, be the best mom that she could be. Everything in the book she went to church, made sure the kids grew up in church. Yeah, you know what I'm saying? And I think that killed and no, it's not, because everybody's human, so I don't blame anybody for their shit, because that's their shit. So I can't put that on me. But PTSD of trauma, trauma, I feel like that's what
her feel.
Right. And marriage to me, growing up, was supposed to be something that was sacred and moral, and like of the Bible, right? And it was something that was, and all I've ever seen since I've been in this world is deception,
Now that's something I've
deceiving.
been thinking about lately.
You know, like, but let me say this as well. People are married that cheat, and they really love their wives, but they're there for what they're there for, and the wives are okay with that. You know.
Yeah.
It's just I can't answer that for a married person, because I've never been married.
But you don't want
but
to
I've
because
been.
of what you
I
see.
don't, because I feel like it's that kind of work.
Yeah, I feel you.
I'll be 40 years old in August, and I don't want to work that hard no more.
Yeah.
Right now, I just want to live,
Yeah.
make money, make sure my kids are taken care of, you know, and just live a fruitful life. And if I have to marry myself, Maya, the singer Maya, okay?
Yeah.
She looks so good. You know why? She ain't got the stress of no man. She's married to herself, okay? And she does what the hell she wants to do. And I admire that
So you know what though?
wholeheartedly.
And I get that. The guy that I would say I'm dating the most.
The most, one of
Can I
them.
get some water? I think I had too much Remy. He has been married, and he does not want to marry again. Okay.
Yeah.
So I feel like that maybe.
Yeah. And it's hard when you meet your soulmate and they're already married to someone else, and that is something that I really didn't want to talk about, but let's talk about it, okay? Because it's something, you know, finding someone that's your soulmate and they're already taken, man. And you know, yes, yeah, like Erykah Badu.
Yeah.
And you just know that they would be so much better if it were you, right? But then you start thinking about the wife, and you're like, well, it's got to be something that he saw in her
Brittany,
to make her,
noticed,
you know.
Have you ever had the urge to want to move every 5 years?
No.
Like, oh, you okay.
I'm a
Maybe
creature
I
of habit. I like to
Maybe
stay
I
where I
have
am.
seasons. Like
But
sometimes,
yeah,
like,
I know what you're saying.
5 years
though.
ago, I lived in a high-rise in Buckhead, and guess what? Now I live in the suburbs in Peachtree City.
Yeah,
like,
yeah.
I have seasons.
Yeah.
And it concerns me because I'm like,
Yeah.
oh my gosh, like what if I marry? And I'm like, oh, I want something else. Like,
Yeah.
I don't know if other people feel like me, and that concerns
And then
me.
that could be another thing too. And like I said, I ain't gonna hold you. I'm still working on me.
Yeah.
So I'm trying to figure out what makes me, what are my triggers, what are my ticks.
Right.
And that could be something too. That could be something where I've always been in a relationship. My one relationship that I was in for 12, 13 years was with a man that didn't marry me, but wanted me to act like we were
Right,
married.
yep.
Okay? I had his children. He made sure I had the biggest house on the block. I had the cars. I had the purses. I had the shoes. I had to act accordingly, you know? But we were never married because he didn't
sound
believe
like
in
the guy.
marriage.
You sound
He
just like the
did
guy that-
not
yeah.
believe in marriage. And my
What's his name? What if I'm dating your
oh, I wish you were. I would probably tell you. You guys would be great for
You
each
would
other.
know.
But I would know that. I just don't want to. But anyway, but yeah. So what was I saying? Okay, so yeah, but he didn't want to be married, and my aunties and my grandmothers and my sister, because they saw what he was doing in my life and they thought it was amazing because we never grew up that way. Girl, you better stay with him. You better stay there. You better not leave.
So Sheila, you want to be married?
Yeah, I do.
Yeah.
I will, and I will be married.
I don't know.
Oh, she's manifesting herself. Like she is the Simone out. Do you hear me? It's the marriage part for me. Definitely.
Speak it, and I see it for myself. I know what's gonna happen.
Well, that's great.
Now, when, I
I'm
don't know,
so
but it's
glad.
gonna
Make sure
happen.
I'm your makeup artist that day
Duh.
and I want to stand beside you. I believe in it.
Look.
But I have done over 47 weddings since
Aw.
I've been doing makeup.
Yeah.
I've always been the makeup artist but I've never been the one in
You
the.
sound like that
the
movie, what's
bride,
it called?
yeah.
47 Dresses or something like
Oh,
that?
I know what you're talking about. Yeah.
Nah.
But I've always wanted to,
You
but
don't want to be. You
no,
spoke
not
that into
anymore.
the atmosphere.
And I probably did. I
and
put it in the
you-
universe,
Now,
and
if
I'm
you
going
really
against
don't
everything
want
that I've
I-
already
if
said
you
that don't
want that, I feel
affirm
like
it.
you got to really say, not on a defense mechanism, but you really got to say what the hell you want.
I just
Like,
don't. Sometimes I can be a
maybe
realist
right
too.
now I don't
That
want
I
to
just
get
know that
married,
it's
maybe
not gonna.
say that.
Okay, well maybe right now in this moment, maybe in next.
I
couple
wonder
years,
if you
I don't
spoke
want
that
to.
like for a week and you just kept saying, "I do want to." Be
Maybe my
married,
life
but I
will
want-"
change,
I mean,
and I'll start
seriously.
attracting certain men
Oh, you
that are
said
coming.
you said it in a
whatever.
condescending way. You know, I'm serious. If you really changed the way you thought about it,
Probably,
then
but I don't
maybe-
think about it. I would if I thought about it, but
Okay.
I don't get up in the morning and say, "Oh my God, I wish I had a man laying next to me, and I wish I was married." No, I think about my bag. I think about what I can do today to try to put value into me because I know what I like. I know I like nice things. I know I'm not about to ask any man for those things because that's just not who I am. I lived that way for 13 years. Had
I
to
get it.
ask for everything that I wanted, and it was given to me. I don't ever want to go back there again. You know, I want to be the one that's going to always be able to get to it myself. And I pride myself on that because it was a lot of work. It was a lot of work. And I know what it takes now. I've been homeless. I know what it takes to be that woman to get what she wants in life. You know what I'm saying? And I'm going to hold on to it. And if you decide to ride this wave with me, if I'm so gracious to let you in, you better stay. And if you decide you don't want to stay, then that's on you. I ain't got nothing to do with it. But when I'm done with you, I'm done. There's no coming back. And you can ask all the exes because they try all the time and there's no coming back. So when I'm done with you, let me put it out there, I'm done. Okay?
We need a
There's
little
no
gunshot
coming
thing.
back. And if I let you back in, that must mean I'm not done with you yet.
Nah, but like as I've been getting older, like of course, like when we all young, we all think that you meet somebody, you fall in love and live happily ever after and shit like that. But like now it's like the amount of forgiveness that it takes to be in a relationship is like crazy. to me.
And then when I look at people like Christian and Elise, I'm like, oh my God, they make shit work. Like they have businesses, they look happy together. But you don't know what kind of shit they have going, you know?
So Christian and Elise are. You want to tell the listeners who they are?
Well, I mean, this lovely spot that they have here. I wish we could tag their business here, but they're very close friends of ours. So, and they have an amazing relationship, and I love to see them every time
They
I come
have
here.
several businesses,
They
like you said,
recharge
yeah.
my love,
Yeah. Yeah.
energy that I want to, recharge up because I see them and they're working and they love each other, and you can just tell that they love each other, and it works for them.
in your eyes when you talk about them lets me know you want to be married.
Probably not married. Probably more loved. Probably really loved. Like loved to the point where it's just me. Loved and love that you love me and only me, not love me and love this person and give this person you and I don't want a splintered energy of love. Does that make sense? I want that
We're
one.
being honest with ourselves because a lot of times we say things.
But
and
I
at that
don't
point
think
we're-
you can
not
get that
not
from
you per
marriage,
se,
though.
But some people will say things and they make themselves believe it as a defense mechanism, and we really got to start being honest
You're
with
right.
ourselves because
You're
I
right.
found so much growth in myself as we talk about growth on this podcast and just being honest with myself.
Right.
And y'all know when I first started this podcast, I quit. The
You
second week
did.
or third
She
week?
sure did.
Third
And I was like,
episode.
Sheila,
I did,
excuse me.
and I quit. Don't know me.
We
I
both
quit.
quit.
because-
All quit.
I quit because I
I be
felt
quick.
like.
As soon as we got the Zoom call, like, damn, I'm so tired of talking to you.
Wait, when?
As soon as we got the Zoom call, I be like, damn, I'm so tired of talking to these niggas.
I quit because I felt like I wasn't ready to tell people my truth.
Yeah.
Like, that's my business. But
Yeah.
Then I realized, I said, when I heard it coming out, I said, damn, is this really my truth? So I decided maybe episode 3 and on to speak. Everything I'm saying is factual.
Right, because you
And
never know
so-
who's listening.
Yeah.
Somebody may need the story that you're telling,
Absolutely.
and they don't know how to
Absolutely.
articulate it in their lives,
Absolutely.
but they need to know that you need to walk in your
And
truth.
I'm
so
not
this is how you're
ashamed of
doing
it. Like, this is where
And
I'm
you
at in my
shouldn't be.
life, and I'm okay with that. And I really, really hope I can help somebody grow from what
Yeah.
I'm going through and what I'm getting through. I'm at a great space.
Yeah. Yeah. End point, period. Right?
Yeah.
So, I mean, and that's an amazing thing to have. I mean, I just right now, I feel like I want to be loved, but I don't think you can get that from just being married. If marriage comes from that, then great. Then that's the icing on the cake. Does that make you feel better how I've explained that? Okay. But it's definitely, I want to be loved by a person that wants to love me and only me. That is something that I crave, right? Because I know I'm the table and the chairs. And if you just want to be the tablecloth, you can, you know what I'm saying? But I know what I bring to the table. I know I bring substance, value, everything that you can be. I'm fun, all of that. Like, I don't judge, it's just, I know what I can bring to the table. I keep myself up nice. I'm always making sure that, I go the extra mile. Self-care is number one in my life. Like, you ain't gonna never see me looking a mess unless I'm comfortable and I don't give a shit. You know what I'm saying? But I've always learned to put my best foot forward. And that has always been something that I've prided myself on. So, yeah.
That's true. That's legit.
Mm-hmm.
But I guess we can wrap up the relationship talk with the second video.
That's all? That was easy.
No. But there was like Sheila had sent me a video earlier today that she wanted to touch on. So I believe the gentleman he was talking about like basically like having a partner that's on your level. I think that's like the gist of what he was saying.
It's pretty much the same thing that B. Simone was saying. Like this, yeah.
Delivered it in a better way.
Yeah.
His delivery was
Yeah.
But what I was gonna
day and
ask
night.
is like, have y'all ever been in a relationship with someone like Brittany, like you're an entrepreneur, you're on the go a lot, and then Sheila, corporate, but you work a lot, you have a son, so like you're tied up with different things. Have you ever been with somebody that maybe didn't understand your life, like they made you happy, like y'all made each other happy, but they didn't necessarily, maybe they wasn't on your level like financially, or they didn't understand your life, or you might have been
Yes.
too busy for them.
I
or,
almost married him.
For real?
Yes. Want to stay home and play PlayStation all day long. And I'm out here getting the bag. Like, and it took someone else coming into my life, seeing my value, to say, that's not how.
What was the value for him for you?
Me?
Made you happy?
Huh?
Oh, you're talking about what was the value
What were
from
you getting
him?
out of it? Sex.
It was probably sex, yeah. And the fact, no, this is what it was. I turned that key and someone was always there. Because one thing that I did not mention too was that I have a problem with being alone. I don't like to be alone, right? That's something that I've been working on recently because I have a choice, but I got a choice, but I'm working on me, right? Yeah, he ain't done with me yet. Mm-hmm. So, but being alone was fearful to me because I've always been raised in big families. Like we were always together. Every day somebody was in your space. I don't care what it was. Every day was somebody's birthday. Every day we were celebrating something. I come from a large family, and it's full of love. And that's our whole thing. That's how we recharge, because we were always together. On a Sunday, Saturday, we were all doing each other's hair. So hair, nails, and everything was done on Saturday. Mm-hmm. Sundays, everybody was there. Uncles watching the game, women in the kitchen cooking, like that. That was the Soul Food life.
Right.
Was the movie Soul Food. Mm-hmm. That was my life. Like, that's how we recharged. So coming home to emptiness, it almost opens up a whole nother world of what's going on inside of me when it comes to love. And oh my God, I just heard myself say that. And yes, but yeah. Thank you, Sheila. Therapy session with Sheila.
What a truth. I love it.
But
it feels
that
so
was the thing for me. And it started to be like, I don't care what he's doing, but I know he's gonna be home because he ain't got nowhere else to damn go. He gonna make sure the house clean. He gonna cook. He gonna have my bath water ready.
Gonna have a good
and we're gonna have a good nightcap. And he's always there.
Yeah.
So whatever he doing behind the Twitter fingers, because he was doing a whole hell of a lot, it was okay with me. But I wasn't stupid. Like, I knew what was going on, but it worked for me. So I felt like as long as I was in control of the control, it was controlled until it wasn't controlled anymore.
I gotta have my own. I gotta have my own.
But you a man.
Yeah.
You see? I thought he was a man too, but he was a man for what I needed him to be a man for.
Yeah, but that's like, I feel like that's
know?
like a big dilemma for women. Like having like, you can have a dude that's like more financially stable, but he might be a little bit more busier, or you might have this guy that's giving you a lot of time and attention and shit like that, but he ain't got shit going on.
Like I told you, I had both spectrums. My children's father, he was the same way. He was busy all the time. I could count on how many his fingers on one hand, how many times he was at home in his big 10,000 square foot home. I can count on my hands how many times he was home. But he knew, and he was older. He's 20 years my senior.
Jeez,
So
you didn't
when
tell
he,
me that?
yeah, I had a thing for older men. But anyway, he was, you know, he was raised differently, and it goes back to how you were raised. If you're with a man that was brought up in a way to where he had to be the provider, not there emotionally, it's different. And he actually apologized to me 3 years after we separated. He said, you know what, I apologize because I had the entire package and I did not give you what you needed. That to me meant so much more than not saying anything, because you acknowledge it's too late. I'm never coming back home. Like, you're going to die of a broken heart if you're thinking I'm coming. It's over. But he acknowledged that was the way he was raised. So when he was raised that way, he thought he was doing everything he was supposed to do. He was providing. And he did. He was a great provider, but he sucked as a companion. And that was something that was instilled in him. You know, so he felt like he was doing a great thing about being a wonderful man. Yeah. And that's just like the flip side of it. So his parents enabled him when he would do things wrong and take care of what he had to take care of, and will never push him. Right. When I came along and I didn't push him, what did that do? It kept him right where he was comfortable.
He was lit.
So I've had both, you know, spectrums of the relationship. I've seen money in a man. I've seen a man that'll go out and get it. I've seen a man that'll sit on his ass and just be a good Susie homemaker or whatever, you know. And he was comfortable with that because he had a woman that was ambitious enough to go get it, right? But I didn't. But sometimes, Sheila, you have to turn it around.
I've been in before since I get it. I didn't expect it, but for the same reasons, I accepted it.
But sometimes you have to turn around and take accountability for yourself. And that's where I'm at now. I'm looking at all these relationships and I'm compartmentalizing them, right? And trying to figure out, where did I go wrong? Because if nothing ever worked, then it's got to be something inside of me, right? What am I missing? Where is the missing link? Where are you putting most of the energy when you're finding people that you attract this way? You see what I'm saying? I haven't got that answer yet. Tune into the next episode, right?
I cannot.
But like I said, he ain't done with me yet. So it is what it is. I'm learning like everybody else.
I mean, I kind of been on the other side of that before. So, like, at one point, I was managing this restaurant or whatever. So, like, I didn't really have assistants or whatever. So, I was working like 80, 90, sometimes 100 hours a week. So, like, my girl, like, she wasn't really getting the attention that she needed or whatever. But so, like, we was fussing and shit like that. And then it was, like, bad for, like, months and months. And, like, she actually ended up, like, miscarrying because, like, we was arguing so much and shit around that time. So, it was just, like, it's just hard.
Miscarriage with the one that didn't work either. I had a miscarriage with him. Yep, sure did. And that was a lot of stress because I was stressing myself out. I was working all the time. I was doing everything.
Yeah, but I felt like me, like, working so much, I feel like I'm doing what I'm supposed to do as a man. Like, I'm supposed to be out here working.
But she didn't. Well, what else were you doing, right?
This shit, I was literally doing nothing but working. Like, I go to work at.
I'm gonna tell you, he just got out of the doghouse.
Nah.
Oh, okay. Yeah, no.
But nah.
No. Let's keep it to
I was real.
experience, right?
But at that time, I really wasn't doing nothing but working. Like, literally.
What was your definition of doing nothing?
I was literally at work. I was literally clocked in. Where my mic at? I was literally clocked in. 20.
So you was really after doing nothing? So like Auntie said,
Brandon gonna quit next week.
Nah, but she like that though. She'd be like, oh, and nigga, I remember that one time you told me this. That shit wasn't adding up. What the fuck was you like? Damn. She go back 3, 4, 5 years. Like, what the fuck? I don't even remember.
What you said, like, women, we will do that. And it's so funny because I've been in a relationship where a guy would try to switch up how he's delivering information to see what he can get out of me. And I'm like, nigga, I know what the hell you talking about. It's crazy because I'm already know, but if you let me find out, that's it.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm the master of knowing it all because I'm a Virgo, first of all. So, you know, we going to come with the information. We going to do our research. We going to make sure we are organized to the T when it comes to what is going on in our life. So, yeah, but that's just so funny.
But yeah, before we get out of here, Sheila, you're not off the hook.
Oh.
Where you was at on Valentine's?
Yes.
Leave me alone. I mean, I got out. I'm not in a relationship. Okay, disclaimer. I was asked out, and I agreed, and we went to a couple spots. I had a good time. I had a great time. Okay. Let's get into this candle. This candle. So this candle that's here, this is made of soy, and once you blow it out, and when it's not super hot, when it's starting to cool, you can use this candle on your partners because y'all have significant others, real significant others. And you can use this as a massage oil on your partner.
Oh.
The fragrances
Your
are.
sneaky links.
I ain't got no sneaky links. I ain't got no sneaky links.
I told you about the dog house, okay? He not sneaking and geeking nothing. I ain't gonna hold you.
I ain't gonna hold you.
But no, this is really
Shout out
dope.
to-
Like,
to Mandy for that.
it's a great gift for your man or even your woman. But the fragrance is more of like a masculine smell. It's like a smell. But so you can use it on your man. He won't be like, we're not your man because you ain't got no man.
I felt like that was understood. We have to clarify that, but all right.
Yeah, I'll be in Atlanta.
Yeah.
And that's okay if that's what you're into.
I'm not from here.
He is not one of them, okay?
And if you are, that's cool. So if you, whatever man you want to use this on, that's fine.
Or woman.
A woman. I mean, if some women like the masculine smells in their home.
Oh
or on
yeah,
their
like
body
or any
too,
a
like,
sense of sandalwood,
Yeah.
patchouli or something like that. Yeah.
Especially if your man smells like that and he may be gone or he said or whatever.
You want your
smell
scarf
like
to
that?
smell like that. You want
Yes.
anything to get those pheromones going. Yes,
all
I
that.
know.
So it's
I love that.
multi-purpose.
Did you use it on your man,
no,
Sheila?
actually, on my, I quit. No, I haven't massaged. It's the first time I burned it, but I really like it. So I just wanted to
It
share
smells
with y'all.
really
it's made by
good.
84. So
I
it's
definitely. I love candles. Like Bath and Body
Yeah.
Works. Like I love
And
candles.
that's the
So
thing. I'm like, and this
this
is a
one
black
here-
business. It's made by two
Yeah.
black business owners. It's really quality,
Mhm.
and it's multi-purpose. It's a candle and it's a wax. It's, you know. And
I
I'm
love
just like,
it.
you know, let's support. I mean, Bath and Body Works is cool too, but let's support.
But this is safe. I feel
different-
like it's safe. It's got more to add, more offers. You know, like more quality to it. It gives you value. King, 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 king. Value. So I want one. So I will definitely be ordering. Thank you. I love
84
that.
candles.
Yeah.
I'm always here to support. And if anybody, if you all have great products and we like it, like I don't mind, you know, sharing it with our listeners.
Beauty products. I'll put them on Sheila, and she will wear them.
If I like it, if I don't like it, I'm not going to promote it. I mean, I'm not going to say anything. Yeah, and I'm very truthful. I'm very truthful and blunt, so I'm not going to promote or say anything about something I don't
Right,
like.
right.
I'm
Yeah,
sorry,
for sure,
I'm not,
for sure.
But I like
Yes,
it, so.
send us stuff. We like stuff.
Yeah. Cool.
Yeah. Well, this has been amazing. Thank you guys so much for having me as your guest.
Thank you for coming on.
Oh my goodness. I love it. I definitely will
Love
be
you,
back
Brittany.
and give you
You're
guys
a
an
whole vibe, and your
update.
energy is great. I love
Thank you.
Yeah,
Thank
but
you.
Brittany, plug your social medias again
Yep,
for
so
out
you
of here.
can find me again on Instagram at Brittany, BrittanyLeCesne MUA. That's where you can find me, and about my Makeup Academy that will be launching April 1st. Yeah, book me there too. So I have a booking site and everything on the Instagram. So you'll find everything on the Instagram. Follow.
All right, you can find me on the ground at OneOnlyBray, and make sure y'all turn in the StarDownEntertainment.com and check out our podcast. We on YouTube as well. All right, and you can plug it.
Yes, that is my Instagram.
All right, and this has been another episode of the Urban Experience. We'll see y'all next week.
All right, y'all.
Bye, guys.